start this off, ladies and gentlemen? Should I start it off like, yo, what time is it? Or
you should let Mike start it off.
word up, because we got a special, special episode with Mike Nice. The barber's in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up there. Our colleague, our brother, made it up to the north side. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building.
Yo.
He looking a little nervous because he's close to me, ladies and gentlemen. You know all the shit he be talking on the air. Now he's here. He looking a little nervous. That's why he's like that. All that hype energy is gone out of him right now.
Ooh-wee.
Welcome to the show, though.
Welcome to the show. Wait, let's start it off. Here we go. What time is it?
Chopping it up time.
Chop.
Yeah, I'm your boy Chrizzo the Barber, man. I'm here
Chop.
like I'm here every week with my two dudes, Mike Nice the Barber and Kraft. You know what I'm saying?
You.
We all chopping it up sports, you heard?
Chop.
Unfiltered, uncensored. You know what I mean? You can't stop us. You know what I mean? That's my robot voice. I don't know why.
I was just about to ask you why you put on that nasty ass voice.
I was watching Mama's Boy. Maybe you saw Mama's Boy before?
Yeah.
Instead of robot
Yeah.
guy
Oh,
cried.
okay.
You can't see me.
I hope they can see us.
Yeah, I hope you can see us. But yo, man, it's warm out, summertime is here. How you feeling? Everything's good? You know what I mean? Everything's good?
It's all right.
Gonna need grass slide over, bro.
Let's slide over a little to you. You want me a little closer to you? That's what you're trying to say? You want me a little closer to
You
you?
want to smell
Not
good
really.
pine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Mike ready for that. You know what I mean?
No.
Usually far, far away. You know what I mean?
Far away.
You know what I mean?
Far away.
At least, ladies and gentlemen, with us, today if he starts falling asleep, I could be like, yo, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ain't no falling asleep while you're here with us. That ain't happening.
Sure.
Oh, no, that ain't happening today. Mm-mm.
That's the carb. I'm not eating enough carbs.
You what?
Not eating enough carbs.
You not eating
Working
enough
out too
carbs?
Not getting
Working out too much, man.
taken away.
I can't tell he working out. Little dude.
So, your own
Little
thinking
dude.
bodies.
I take that.
That's
yo.
crazy.
These 2-inch pythons, you see them? You see them busting out of the shirt. You gave me the shirt. What size is this? A medium. Okay?
Yeah, anyway, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors, man, and to the Boston Celtics, man. They have reached the NBA Finals, man.
Congratulations,
Oh,
definitely.
man,
Congratulations.
It's going down. Who do you got, Crab?
Golden State. I got my Golden State hat on. I got my Mets hat on today. Which one?
I ain't
They
gonna
both
lie.
doing good.
I'm not a Boston fan, but I want Boston to win. But if I had to bet money, I'd bet on Golden State. It's an offense versus defense thing with me. That's what I think.
Nah, not for me.
I don't want Boston to win shit.
I never
Fuck
won.
Boston. I'm a
Why?
Yankees fan, I'm a Jets fan,
But
and fuck Boston. They don't like our type out there.
I like Tatum though, man. Tatum, JB.
But-
I like the whole team. I do. I like the town, Boston.
so that's the reason why
Fuck yeah.
you're not going for.
I want them to suffer. I want them to be like, we almost there. No, you get nothing.
That's probably what's gonna happen too.
Not a thing.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen. But I don't understand how people take joy when it's not their team that's handing that L to them. Like,
You really want to see a nemesis win and be happy?
yo, I'm the type. I don't care if he wins.
You don't have a nemesis.
If I'm not the one beating him.
You don't
Like,
have a team, so you don't care. You wouldn't know.
you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm team me. There it is.
Team New York, right? Like you said before.
Exactly.
The New York fan that lives in New York.
Bingo. Thank you, Chris. You don't need to say no more. I ain't got to pick a team. I live here. I rock with all the teams. Whoever going to the championship, you're going to see me in the parade too.
Shout out to the Rangers, man. The
Yeah.
Rangers are almost there too. Man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You. What the-
Pause that for 1 second. Yeah. Alright, so who you got, Crab?
I got Golden State
got Golden
simply
State?
because of the experience. When is the last time you seen a team get there for the first time and win it?
The Golden State Warriors.
And how long was that?
2015.
And who they going up against?
LeBron.
No, I'm talking about who Boston going up against.
Golden State.
No, said.
You ain't say nothing.
I just said the last team that went there the first time was Golden State,
Right?
and they playing Golden
Chris
State.
said that.
Because I asked the question, Mike.
You didn't ask that.
Hey, but I was trying to figure out what was your point though.
Right. That's the point.
The point is the last team that went there that made it was Golden State,
Okay. So
and they're going up against Golden State. Golden State is gonna beat them. They know what to do when they're there.
This guy's always confused when he says things.
Yeah.
That's not what he was saying.
That is what I said.
He got caught. Chris stumped him.
How did
Let's
Chris
go.
stump me? What
Let's
did Chris
go. Let's
stump
go.
me?
Let's go.
You just asked me how. When was the last team that
Cash
got
money,
there?
let's
Golden
go, man.
State.
Giza. You know what time it is.
Who's Giza? Go ahead. Explain to me what I said then.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
I think he was trying to say that there
What
wasn't a team lately that won.
No, the
first time
last
they
team
went to
that
the
no.
finals.
What I said was what was the last team that got to the finals that went there the first time? Golden State.
Well, really not the last. My fault. Toronto was the last. Truth be told.
When Toronto was the last.
You
Got
said
to the
when?
finals.
You said when?
They went to the finals 2 years ago.
You said when?
Who? When? That's what I
When
said.
they won.
They were the first time.
When they won their first.
When they won their first time. That's what I said. Golden
The
State.
last time.
And I said Golden State. He said Golden State, and I said right.
You just said Toronto.
So who's on?
No, who?
I don't know. Who's on third?
No, who was on first?
I asked you that already.
Who? You just said who was on first.
Who's on first?
You said
don't
who?
realize that was a old school baseball game, but y'all don't understand. Might be
Abby
too
didn't-
young.
Abby didn't kind of stuff.
Yeah, they ain't get that.
We might have went too far, too,
They
too
go.
fast.
Damn,
You know what I mean?
showed our age on that one.
Actually, was pretty good too.
Kind of smooth, right?
Smooth.
Kind of smooth.
Mm.
But yeah, I got Golden State too. I think Golden State, like you said, is prepared. They ready to go. Boston might shock us. You know what I mean? Their defense is solid. Tatum is solid. Brown is solid. Everybody's solid. They one of probably the best defensive team out out there. I guess the two best defensive teams, if I'm not mistaken.
Offense versus defense, man. That's what's
Yeah, they're gonna
like.
see.
How can you keep up with those threes? How can you keep up
It's
with those
experience
threes?
against inexperience that's going in. Nobody
Keep up
on
with those
Boston
threes, Cat.
has been to the finals. Not one person on their team has been to the finals.
Who's the 3-point shooter on that team?
Not one.
Not one.
Dang.
Not one player. They're losing.
They losing.
Stay positive.
I
Boston.
said I gave them 6 games. It might be 5. It might be a gentleman's
Stay
sweep.
positive, Boston.
Boston, stay losing. Okay, about your positive. Listen, Mike. Keep the losing mentality back. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Larry Bird days. This ain't the KG days.
So let me ask you a question. Forget Boston is the city, just the team.
I would
now.
root for them.
Okay, that's what
I
I
would
was asking.
root for them.
That's what I was
I know you
asking. Take the
I-
city away
but
from
yeah,
it, just the players.
I mean, I cut
What would you
Marcus
go
Smart
against?
I cut Marcus Smart for the draft when he got drafted, so it's kind of like, you know.
You got tied right there.
And on top of that, you should be back. I got his back every time Mike be shitting on me, you know what I mean? I got his back, right?
Mike ain't said nothing in a little while now.
Of course. You know
Can't,
what I mean?
really.
Smart been bowling. It's all good,
He
baby.
definitely been balling.
Yeah, I'll be right some
Took a few
time,
silly
but-
last shots though.
Yeah, man.
Last
Nervous
game.
for him and
He's entitled to do that because what he brings to the table, he's entitled
Not
to do
entitled to do that.
that. Yeah, you're entitled. You
Be
can get away
smart.
with
You gotta
that.
be smart.
I mean,
Look,
listen,
be
all
smart. Be smart.
he has a terrible
Like,
last
come on,
name, yo.
dude.
He has a terrible last name.
Come on, Cash.
wow.
Why? Because every time he do something dumb, you gonna hear be
Shout out
smart.
to the smoking section too, by the
Oh,
way.
word, smoking
Oh,
section
smoker
D,
section
man.
in the building.
Shout
Go
out
ahead.
to D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kirk. Shout out to Cash.
Yeah, come on,
Smoking
shout him
section
up,
lit.
man. Clap it
Bet you
up.
keep passing that water next thing, baby.
Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Crab always, you know,
I,
ever since he started forgetting things, man. He started forgetting everything, man.
Yo, who's the X factor for Boston? They got a shot.
Tatum.
No,
JB?
Tatum is their everything.
JB the X Factor.
Williams.
First call, second call.
Williams.
I'm gonna
Williams?
go with that. too.
Williams.
The third.
I think Williams has to show up every night for them to have a solid shot to win.
The
Yeah.
center.
The light
Yeah.
skin dude.
No, I'm talking about the center. I'm talking about the center.
The
That
third.
Williams?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that Williams.
The
Oh.
third.
He's
right?
he's gonna be the difference maker. If Boston win, he's gonna be the difference maker because I don't see them having anybody really contend with him down low for grabbing
Nobody.
rebounds.
Yeah.
Exactly. Looney gonna have to step
But
up big time.
Looney goes
No, he's been
well.
playing. No, he's been playing good of late,
Y'all kinda
real
look
good.
Like two.
Who?
You and Looney.
You are Looney. Fuck me and Looney look alike.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, now I look like Looney. I look like Randy Moss. I look like everybody. I don't look like no fucking Looney.
You like
He looks like
Sally.
you.
John Sally.
Yo, you and John Sally could be bro. You might have to call your pops. Yo, pop. Yo, you ain't telling me something. You know what I mean?
You ain't
Like,
telling
yo,
me something?
For real. Could have been leaked just over that. I mean,
Word.
you and
Brother.
y'all kind of silly, so y'all kind of work. John Sally is a silly guy. He's just, he always cracking jokes.
That's my guy.
Four-time, shout out to the four-time champion John Sally, man. I was watching the joint the other day.
Ooh.
the Pistons, man, and how they play defense was incredible, man. Incredible.
It's different.
Yeah,
It's different
hold
now
on
though.
a
They can't play that type of defense no more.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How they played was incredible.
I watched them against Magic, Bird, and they just showing how Dennis Rodman and John Simon would just play their part, blocking shots. You know what I'm saying, taking charges.
Oh, you mean like good defense?
Oh yeah.
Not that other
Oh
stuff.
no,
Not the
stuff.
bad
I'm
boy
talking
shit.
Real defense. You know what I'm saying? Real,
Okay.
tough nose. Not that Rick Mahorn. bump
That
Bird
bad
shit.
boy defense was only there for what, 2 years? That was only a 2-year run for that.
3 years.
3?
Yeah.
It was a 3?
Yeah.
You know, they went back to back with that
And the
crazy
first time they lost, they went.
Oh, right, the first time, yeah, they
Getting
did
this
lose the
stuff,
first time,
man.
right.
What's going on?
They went to the championship 3 years in a row. True.
Yeah.
They did. They went back to back
Yeah.
with that slaughterhouse defense.
Yeah.
That was killer
Clothesline
defense work.
That was clothesline defense.
Listen, and that was a regular foul, ladies and
Yo, that
gentlemen.
was
That was a
WWF.
regular foul. There was
Yeah.
no, let's go and see about a flagrant 2. Yo, Robert Pierce punched a dude in the face, yo, and got a regular foul. Go to line 2 shots, yo. Let's keep playing.
Well,
Wasn't kicked out the game, no nothing. It was
things
a
have-
totally
things
different
have
game back then.
evolved.
Yeah, man. Kurt Rambis got clothesline and like somersaulted.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Damn
crazy.
shit.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Nobody got ejected.
Nope, nobody got ejected. It
Flagrant foul, that was
wasn't
it.
even talking about ejection.
That was went back to playing. I mean, that's what we see.
And that's the crazy. They went back to playing. They ain't go back to let's fight or not. Let's go back to playing. We got that out. Let's go back to play. Okay.
And that's why, for older gentlemen as myself, you know what I'm saying, and my colleagues here,
Yourself.
You did a right here next to me.
I'm not old.
Yeah.
You're right here next.
I'm not old.
I said older.
Oh.
I didn't say old.
Oh, okay.
Older colleagues, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes we gravitate to the 80s, early 90s basketball because of the toughness in it. And they washed a lot of guys out that weren't tough enough, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, today's time is not as tough as it was, obviously.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see
a
the
fact.
tough guys in
They
the
changed
NBA
the game.
now compared to the whole NBA was getting it tough. You had, I don't think there wasn't even a weak team in the NBA back then as far as like toughness. They might not be
Right.
as good as somebody else,
Right.
but I don't think there was one team where you like, man, all y'all soft.
That rain?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All y'all soft. It's thundering out here.
He forgot what rain sound like in New York. He asked if that's rain. This dude is amazing, yo. Like, I don't get it. Yo,
He
is
forgot
that
how
rain?
it is in New York. He asked, like, is that rain?
It's all good. It's all good.
This dude is amazing.
You know
Is that rain?
what I'm saying?
Is that rain?
Who's that X Factor? Alright, so you said Williams, right? You
Yeah,
say,
Williams, yeah.
The center.
Yep.
I say Grant Williams for Boston. I think every night they have to have that third scorer that's going to get them anywhere between 17 and 20 every night.
I think they
Because
got that
Golden
third
State's
score.
gonna have that every
You don't think
night.
White is gonna be that third score for them?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I like him off the bench. He's playing tough now, playing solid basketball. Let's
Ever
see
since
what
he had that baby boy, he came back on fire.
And he knows he might be pulling a Van Vliet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Van Vliet that year, he had his baby, he just was unconscious after that.
Yeah.
So your two, one of your main scorers can't be the X Factor?
No. Because they expect
sure?
Yeah, they
they
expect.
to score.
Yeah.
I expect Brown and Tatum to do what they do.
Or you expect them to do things. Yeah.
Right. Now,
But JB ain't really been doing a lot like he's supposed to. He been doing all right.
I mean, he had, I think I told you last. To his credit, that was a tough defense he had to go against. You know what I mean? And he showed up. A few games he showed up. Some games he was like,
Shaky.
Yeah, but then
Real shaky.
His shot percentage was terrible, but he still put up some numbers. Still put up some shots. He was still aggressive.
I don't know, man. I think that's kind of questionable. One of your main scorers can't be an X Factor. I think they can be.
But how?
Yeah.
Because they gotta show up. They have to show up. Like these other guys that y'all naming, yeah, they can do okay, but JB gotta show up. I think.
I expect him to show
But you
up.
expect them to show up.
Remember Kyrie and LeBron played? They be Golden State. Like to me, Kyrie was the X Factor. Like he was hitting those game-winning shots, like those last
But-
shots.
I bet the difference.
No, but I agree with him
I
on
think
that.
Kevin Love was the X factor
Why?
because he had double doubles when he needed it.
Mm.
And for them to win, LeBron and Kyrie gonna do what they do. But these other guys who don't normally show up. You know what I'm saying? I think Kevin Love had 18 and 12 in that final game.
But Kevin Love always showed up. He didn't like never.
But that's why I agree with Mike in that situation. I agree with Mike.
He took a back seat from where he used to be, and he just played his part. But if you want to really say that, then you got to say Tristan Thompson then, since he was getting those offensive boards. You got to really say that.
J.R. Smith with timely threes.
I think in
Well,
that aspect, I agree with Mike in that one, where Kyrie was the X factor in that one, and because what was that, his rookie year, second year, right? It was,
I was in second year.
Second, 30. When LeBron came back, because he was still.
Yeah,
he was fifth year.
He was already in. He was in there.
Oh, all right. Well, no, he was still the X factor though, because Love was already established a double guy. Like you was expecting him to get those numbers. Kyrie
weak numbers too.
I don't think. I mean, Kyrie's such a good talent. I mean, how do you expect him? How do you think this is going to be like the X factor? Like, I always thought the X factor.
Because he was new to that situation.
That doesn't show up every night and comes in and shows up and he made the difference in the game. I always thought that guy was the X factor. Like, you know, don't get me wrong. I guess you're right, because I guess a superstar can go for 50 and he was all the X factor. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. But I think they created the X factor for those guys who don't normally show up, the bench players and stuff like that. I mean, to give them a little bit of shine, kind of thing. Like,
yeah, it can go either way. Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, so you know,
I'm going with JB though still.
So who will be who you think is gonna be? Is there gonna be an X factor on Golden State, or you just think it's gonna be the top three and that's it?
No, it has to be. It's gonna be a collective thing. I think Looney has to keep playing the way he's been. You know, when you go out and get 21 rebounds, that's the X factor.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I'm not saying. I'm saying, but like he has to go out there and play like that aggressive.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say 21 rebounds, but you got to go out there and play that his 8 and 10. You know what I'm saying, kind of game every night for them to be. But him to make sure every night that he's respected and he's solid kind of thing there for them. I think he has to do that.
I would say that X factor over there would have to be Poole. I would have to say that him. He has to show up because
it's new to him. He's first time final.
If he doesn't show up,
they in trouble.
They in trouble. I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna win because you know Steph
and Clay.
Another thing too, Draymond has to be always aggressive, man. I hate when he gets in this. I'm not gonna go to the basket sometimes. I'm not gonna just. You wide open. You gotta shoot it. You gotta make the defense honest. The defense has to. Because now you allow them to cheat. If you're not gonna be aggressive, then they can cheat on Steph. They can cheat on Clay or Poole. And it showed when he was aggressive the last game. I mean, against Dallas. They were hard to defend. They were up by 20, 30. I mean, like that's the kind of game he has to play every night. You know what I mean? For them, if he does it, but it's gonna be an interesting match between him and Al Horford. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of grappling in that.
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna be a lot of double technical fouls for me between that matchup. You know, but I do like it. You know, it's gonna be.
I like the resurgence of Horford.
Who's that?
The resurgence of Horford.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
It seemed like after he got dunked on by Giannis, he said, "Oh,
yeah,
I
he
am
ain't like
not
that.
getting embarrassed on TV again." That's it.
Yeah.
He came back and dunked.
Yeah, he woke him
with
up with that
in
one.
the face.
Definitely elbow to the face.
Damn,
What
for
about
that. No, that wasn't on. That wasn't
Little
on
forearm.
accident. That wasn't by accident. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Yeah, take that.
Okay, I got you.
I don't
that.
believe it.
No, that was a take that. Whole
I
lot.
believe he just.
So tap.
Yeah.
Trying to
Oh,
get away with it.
watch it. This arm was a little more.
Little.
Little more. It wasn't like
Little more
this. A
aggressive.
little more. Get the fuck up off of me.
Giannis just on him.
No, he was on him and he got him up off
Caught
him.
that shit. Yeah. No? You would know.
All the big men know. That was on purpose.
Oh, the big man know.
You just dunked on me too, and I got you back, and you this close? Fuck up off of me. Yeah. I'm just play like I'm screaming. Same way. Sorry to keep using. Same way Doug Muse when I caught you. It was a bow. Just keep doing, acting like I ain't know what's going on. Same thing with him. I'm hype. Bow. But they called him.
Yeah, I mean, it was just YouTube.
Yeah.
Nobody else could hit up.
I mean,
I
tried.
Did they go to the videotape?
no videotape. They had a discussion. No videotape. Then they had a discussion, and the ref that was behind us was like, "No, I saw it." I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't see him." I didn't see that ref. It wasn't for that one.
What's that like to get like sodas and stuff thrown at you leaving the arena?
It's the worst. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's the worst. It's the worst, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the worst about it's scary, yo, because one, you don't know if you're gonna get hit with something, and you don't know what's gonna happen. Like if they just gonna say fucking and just rush, like, yeah, it's scary. I ain't gonna lie, it's scary, yo.
Yeah. At what moment did you say, "Damn, I fucked up"?
When I was safe back at the hotel.
Got bad dudes like, yo,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah. Like when I was saying, like, yo, thank God I got the fuck.
that?
Yeah. Why did I do that? At the same time, like when we got escorted out of Beach Channel, I was like, man, I was happy we got the hell up out of there. 'Cause I didn't know how we was gonna make it.
Hostile environment, ladies and gentlemen. Hostile environment. If you never been in your, now you know how it feels. Like you said, nervous. Like, hey,
Nervous.
throwing sodas and shit at them.
Everything, man. Everything. Cussing, throwing.
All type of racial slurs, everything going at it. Even the black people was giving racial slurs.
Yo, I was getting it. Listen, it wasn't even racial at that time. Everybody's letting me have it, yo. Everybody,
The
yo.
whole school's here. What's
Yo.
that, yo?
It wasn't
like.
good.
You know what I mean? You must have felt like how J.J. Redick felt across the whole country.
Yeah, I
Yo,
did.
J.J. Redick had to be the most hated player I've ever known in college basketball history.
Yep.
Like, I don't know another player that was hated more than J.J. Redick.
What about what's the name? What's the name playing with the league? Playing with Bobby Earl.
Nah, he wasn't hated.
No, he wasn't hated that
Everybody
bad.
hated J.J. Redick.
Yeah.
Everybody. I think they personally went out like to go at him. Like, I'm gonna give him the business. I don't care. I don't like this guy. But to his credit, you know what I mean. In college, he showed up. You know what I mean. Like, shout out to J.J. Redick, man. Great college career too. One of the great college players.
One of the better Duke players that play in the NBA.
Yeah. Sometimes Duke players get washed out. You know what I mean. But he definitely lasted a long time.
Damn sure did.
You can shoot. Play
I
good
He had a
defense.
good, great career in the
It
league.
don't hurt when you shoot over 40% from the three and over 90% from the free throw line. I mean,
Great.
And he could have kept playing.
I did see him get floored a few times though. He did get floored, like it's my ankle floored. Like
It happens.
really,
It happens.
2 or 3 times.
It
It
happens.
usually only happens once.
Steph did it just
Some people,
Yeah.
some people, they want to get revenge and try to come back and like, I'm gonna rip this one. Nope. Choo choo.
Do what you do best.
Yeah.
Strange.
Stay away from that D.
Yeah, nah, he got crossed over. You know what I mean? But funny thing is, right? He gets a lot of blocks during the season. The guy that doesn't play, like, can't play one-on-one defense in front of you. You get the weak side block.
You
on
get the
side.
weak.
What? Come out of there, out the year, you looking at JJ really got 40 blocks. Like,
Wow. Sneaky.
Play good defense.
Sneaky.
Be a good defender.
let's talk about coaches, man. How y'all feel about the coaching situation, man?
Well, Darvin Ham got a job.
No. Come on, 2 coaches in the finals.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We can get to the other coaches.
Shout out to Darvin Ham, though. We don't get to him.
I mean, we got to see. It's his first year. You know what I mean? So far, he's doing good. His first year, but
But it's safe to say he's not just Nia Long's husband. It's safe to say, huh?
it's definitely.
Okay.
He come from a good
listen,
camp.
One,
Okay.
I'm kind of mad that you even said that. Like,
That's what the rumor report about.
Right?
That was a joke. You know?
I know.
I respect. I see him on San Antonio's bench. You know what I'm saying? All them years. I know Tom, you know, and he played in San Antonio too. So I'm not. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised about any assistant coach that comes from San Antonio and gets a head coaching job if they are successful their first year, 2 years, or they successful from the jump street.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised at all. They come from a good coaching.
A great culture.
And you can't argue with when the system works. It's like when Phil Jackson come ahead and runs the triangle. You don't argue with Phil. 11-time ring, you know what I'm saying? You can argue with fucking Pop, 5-time champion. Like, you just don't argue with these people here. Like, they
Train
it's
coming.
the reason why they, you know what I'm saying? They are champions. Players, yeah, don't get me wrong, players do matter. But the system has helped a lot.
Yeah.
San Antonio wasn't winning rings before Pop came in and changed the system. We all know about the Bulls. You know, different thing for the Lakers, but Shaq and Kobe couldn't get it done until Phil got there. You know what I mean? And, you know, obviously it works.
If it comes down to like how you say coaching at the end, you have to give it to Kerr.
Definitely giving it to Kerr. I'm giving it to Kerr. Just because of the experience.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in more battles. You know what I mean? Been in more championship situations as a player and as a coach. Yeah. Only thing I have a question about Steve Kerr is him knowing how to coach big men. You know what I mean? Because if you're just not a hustler, I don't think he knows how to coach you, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I think James Bond is a real problem.
But we haven't seen him coach him yet.
I know.
So
Yeah, but it's his first year. You know
yeah,
what I
so,
mean?
so that's an unfair statement a little bit because we haven't seen it yet, and he hasn't had to have a big man with for what he had.
That's
You know,
kind of true.
you know what I mean?
We'll see.
I mean, is he really gonna? I mean, I think Wiseman probably gonna be get traded. He as good as I love him, great game. But do he really fit into that system that they're playing? Because they don't really use a big man.
I think so. I think because you'll be able to, like, if Golden State can have a guy that they can dump it down to, oh man, it's a problem. You know what I mean? Because now, what are you really gonna do? Now you can't. How you gonna defend the perimeter now? You can't defend the perimeter. You gotta defend the box and the perimeter. Nah, it's not gonna. It's really not gonna work then because now you got 3 lethal shooters out there. Draymond running the one. And you got a guy that can get buckets on the box. Man, I hope he does get traded. I hope you're right, big dog.
The reason I'm saying that because they don't really be having people on the box. The way they just move everybody around in that rotation, they're gonna have to change up to get it now. Where you're gonna have to put them in the box now, or it's gonna be a lot of pick and rolls.
I think they're gonna keep him.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Steve Kerr's gonna have to figure that out because if you can get James Wiseman going in the box, it's a problem.
I agree with you,
And that
1000%.
just made me like, and I'm not saying all game.
No,
Just enough to
Yeah, to
make
establish
defense.
himself like as a threat. Like
So
you
now
know,
they dump it down. They might try to cheat. Well, think about it. He can dump it right back out. Gotcha. And put him and get in. Be ready for
Listen.
rebound.
if he get that to work, I could see Golden State going back to the finals in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
To the next couple of years.
Next year.
Unless somebody does something different.
Yeah,
You know
that's what I
what
said
I'm
for the next couple of years.
But you know, it's other people coming at their neck now, man.
saying? Yeah, it's a future.
They better.
Yeah.
They gotta.
Oh, the West gonna be crazy next year. Everybody's
gotta-
coming back as long as they're healthy. LA coming back. Phoenix, Denver,
The Lakers.
Memphis. This dude always got jokes, yo. Like we talking serious,
Some of the
yo.
Clippers.
Come on, of course I'm talking about the Clippers.
Who else
Who they
got
got?
in the book?
Kawhi coming back. Paul George coming back.
Oh, yeah.
He was having a good year before he
I
got
don't feel like
hurt.
arguing today.
It's not. You don't like his season last
What
year?
do Paul George? What does he do? What has he done in the playoffs?
He was hurt this
I
year.
feel like talking. I'm talking to Chris about James Harden. What has Paul George done?
Sure, 1 year last year. 2 years out of his whole career, short in the playoffs.
And that was 10 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
What do you do?
Because he didn't win it all. That's what you're gonna say.
Shoulder was hurt. Did he show up that game?
You know, he gonna be healthy next year.
Come on, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Late,
All right.
the
All right, we're
Clippers
gonna
is
see.
gonna be good next
We're
year.
gonna see.
I believe so. Seeing what you see now, right?
Smoking section. Don't believe it.
Now, obviously, it's hard. This is like it's hard to say because LeBron and one in the bubble. But should Kawhi went to the Lakers, or she didn't make the right decision going to the Clippers?
I think he made the right decision.
What do you think, though? Right?
Be your own man. He's too big to go and want to play with LeBron, and he's not that type
If
of player.
if he would have gone and been healthy in the Lakers, they would have pulled a chip out the deal.
Oh, definitely.
They probably would have. They probably would have. They probably would have went back to back.
I can see that for sure. Easy. He's the difference
Easy
maker.
work. Easy work.
That's why I
Kawhi's
believe the
easy
Clippers
work.
is gonna be.
Easy work. Easy work.
And you that AD? It's a
Yeah.
problem. It's a real problem.
There's 3 major superstars.
I think that would have went down great.
Well, 2.5 major superstars. One of them be in street clothes a lot, yo. A lot.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, but when he's healthy, he's giving you numbers.
The good thing is you could low manage both of those two.
let me ask you a question. Is he healthy more than, how often is he healthy?
When they won the championship, he wasn't healthy so much, but they won because of him.
Bubble.
The major part. He
Bubble.
was the X factor.
Bubble.
That proves that
Bubble.
a superstar can be
Bubble.
an X factor because he was the X factor.
Bubble.
He had nothing else but to play basketball.
Bubble.
Couldn't go no place.
Bubble.
You had to sit and play in your room and play your game.
When they came out that bubble, what happened?
He had to have
They
no-
looked back and that bubble
No
popped.
club. Was no club. Couldn't drive to the game in your car and figure out what your outfit was. None of that.
No
Everybody was
distractions.
just focused on ball. You saw the best you could see out of Anthony Davis.
That's right.
So when you got back to the streets,
He for the streets.
started eating bad food again and everything else. Came to camp out of shape. Never got in shape the whole season last year. Got hurt.
Not once.
Got hurt.
Didn't
hurt
care
again,
to.
All that. This year hit again. Didn't come back hungry again. Didn't come back in superstar shape. Which I'm confused about, man. I'm sorry. I'm lost about what aren't you understanding? What aren't you seeing about putting the time and the effort and the money into your body as a superstar athlete? That you have, what haven't you
Chris.
seen from the people who have done it?
Chris,
and you've
it's
seen
not
their
that.
success. Like who? Like
It's their drive. They see all of that. They know, but he don't have that drive.
alright, so
He got money now. He got a championship. He don't have that drive
It
to want
seemed
to
like
be at
once
the
he got
top
that
no
chip,
more.
he's like,
Yeah,
as soon
exactly.
as he was celebrating, like, y'all got mine. I'm
I
good.
don't
Yeah,
care what
and-
y'all do. I'm straight.
Yeah, and that's it.
You ain't gonna call
He
me
don't have
Charles
that
Barkley. That's what
mentality,
everybody cares about right now. You ain't gonna Charles Barkley.
and that's
And
it.
you know what's so funny too, right? I hear Draymond Green talking about like him and Charlie going back and forth, right?
Mm.
Yeah, y'all see both these guys' game, right? We all know about Charles Barkley. We've seen Draymond Green, right? What do you think how that matchup would go?
Charles Barkley would have killed Draymond Green. I'm sorry, he would have killed Draymond Green.
Destroyed
I don't
him.
think Draymond Green's even in the category of Charles Barkley when it comes
Hell
to
no.
power forward. Not even in the conversation.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Now you want to talk about winning in the team, yeah. When he does his part, plays deep, great player, all that good stuff. But when it comes to individuals, man, you know, not even close. Not even close.
yeah,
Not
not
even
even
close, man.
nowhere.
Not
near.
even close, Cash.
I don't care what nobody says. I know Draymond thinks he's the best defensive player ever, but Charles Barkley's gone against.
I ain't mad at that. He's supposed to think that.
That's true.
You know what I mean? He's just saying that because, and he said it.
Dennis
He-
Rodman.
no, of
You ain't
course
go
not.
against Elijah Warren.
But
You ain't go against
I don't
David
know why he
Robinson.
thinks that.
You ain't go against Patrick Ewing. You ain't against none of these real shot blockers every night.
you know,
Every
against
night.
Oakley.
What? Man, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
You see
You
what
ain't
y'all-
seen
Larry-
what
Larry
you done.
Johnson.
Larry Johnson,
Oh,
Mace.
man.
What
Larry
you
Bird.
doing?
Oh, Larry Bird.
Yeah, it's Larry.
You had to go against Larry Bird, you got cooked. You had
Yeah,
James
yeah,
Worthy,
I'm
people
sorry.
like that. Man, that's why when you say the best defensive player ever, I'm like, what are you talking about, man? You say my generation, I'm the best. Okay, I can go with that.
I can go.
But when you talk about Dennis Rodman, when you talk about Gary Payton,
Yeah.
when you
No.
talk about, you know what I'm saying, Akeem Olajuwon getting 10 blocks in one game for a quadruple double, like, that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not saying Draymond, I'm not trying to take anything from Draymond.
No, he's nice. No,
Nah,
he's a
nah.
great defensive player, but
when you talk about these guys,
I'm not mad at him for saying it. He's supposed to feel like that, and that he said it. He's supposed to feel
There's
like
no
that.
reason to get mad anyways.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
mad. You know.
Not
Like-
talking about him.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. But I see when he, you know, he always like to throw a jab at Chuck with the, you know, talk about rings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be funny though. I like it.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing y'all can talk about Chuck because
Yeah.
everybody knows ain't nothing else you can say.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Caliber player is not even, you know what I mean, talk about. You know, I always wish those matches could happen though, man. Those would be great to see. Charles Barkley in his prime, Draymond in his prime.
They had a
Even back and forth, like, you know. But I just feel like Charles' game was just too dominant in the box. It was just dominant.
I heard a question. They was having a debate on the radio today about Curry. Do he need to win this championship? Because right now they have him ranked in the top 75. He's number 16. They're saying if he goes and win this championship, do you think he needs to move into the top 10? And
It depends on how you know, how you look at it. You know what I mean?
and the person who's number 10 is Kobe.
And you know I'm not gonna say that, you know, Kobe.
I mean, he's dope, man.
Top 10 all time.
Top 10 all time?
I think you still got time to go, man. I don't think you could judge it after this season.
I think you kind of could. I mean, I think you could judge it right now. I don't even think this season really needs to. Dang, he changed the game. Like most of the people that's in the top 10 changed the game. I think he should be.
3-point game.
Yeah. Damn sure did. Like I think he should be in the top 10, especially if he win it now and get that MVP.
Over who?
Who I would take? No, I wouldn't take Kobe out. I wouldn't take Kobe out. But who I would? I'm taking Will. I'm taking Will out. Will's in the top 10. Yeah, I'm gonna take Will out. Yeah, I'm gonna take Will out because I always said it because Will was the biggest guy on the court. He was always, and then when he went up against Willis, who's the what's his name with the one leg? It wasn't Willis Reed. It was Willis Reed. Yeah, Willis Reed bust his ass. You know what I mean? Like everybody he played, he's 7'2". He playing 6'8", 6'6" guys. So I don't really respect his accomplishment like that. Like, cause I seen what big dudes do against big guys. You know what I mean? So I would definitely take him out. That dart agreed with me. So, you see what that dart said? Drop him. Dart said drop him. Drop him from it.
The dart probably said, what is he talking about?
Right.
Yeah, I'm weak right now. Oh.
You weak.
Is he crazy? I scored it. Will Champs scored 100 points.
And that's really a major accomplishment in that is it.
20 rebounds.
Against people your height basically, Chris.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like we seen people that's his height do it again.
But he was in the top 10?
Yeah, he's in the top 10. It was him, Mike. Let me see if I can remember everybody. It was Mike, Magic, Kobe, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan.
Shaq.
No, Shaq wasn't in there. Kareem. Willis Reed. Damn, I should have just looked it up. But
That's the comment.
I make sure. I can make sure before.
Will Street top 10. He was nice.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Why you looking at that, man? Anybody catch the vicious, when I say it again, the vicious knockout that Devontae Davis laid on this kid, Rolo or whatever his name is. Man, he went from a regular boxer to like, he was like on some like drugs. It was like he had an ill batch of coke and it was like in his face like it was too strong in his nose, like and dropped him. Ladies and gentlemen, man, if you ever want to see a picture perfect check hook, man, I thought Floyd Mayweather had the best one against Ricky Hatton. You know what I'm saying? Like this one here, oh man, he tried to throw a weak jab to the body, then come back with a left. It was too late. By the time he was trying to throw that left, he was eating.
He leaned in.
When I say he was eating, man. Oh my God, eating that. Then he ate the ropes, fell right into the ropes. And if you look at it, right, it was kind of almost like the same Ricky Hatton. After Floyd, what's his name? After Floyd hit him with the check hook, he flew right into the ropes. Fight over. Same thing happened with this kid here. He was on skates.
He leaving Floyd now, right?
I mean, his last fight, that's what he's saying. We'll see. You know what I mean?
What happened?
I just think it was more or less, he got tired of people talking about they not making the big fights. And he wants to get the big fights. And Floyd thing was, yo, I get that, get the big fights, but let's get this money stacked up first so you never have to worry about any money.
To build you up.
So, now where he's at now. I don't think they ever complain. You know what I'm saying? He's made a fortune already. If he got right by his money, he'll be good for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't do right by his money, you already know the outcome. So.
Well,
but
it's
I
a high
think,
commodity right
now. Oh yeah,
now.
Tank Davis is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? But as you stick around, there's always gonna be somebody else that's the real deal. So I can't wait. But there's some fights that could be made. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney's always been talking about this fight that they had. You know what I'm saying? Back when they was amateurs, and how he washed them then, and I don't know if that obviously to me that's not the same fighter. So I don't think you can really go off of amateur fights that you had together. But his dad is talking trash. he's talking trash. So I mean, I expect that fight to happen sometime next year, and I think that'd be a mega fight. Devin Haney, Tank Davis. That's going down. You know what I mean? So and they're gonna use that storyline. I beat you when you was amateurs.
Yep, got to.
So they're gonna run with that
I
storyline,
would.
and I believe Tank's gonna be tight until you really come in there, and you ain't no defending now. This ain't amateurs, and he's a way better fighter than I think a lot of people give him credit for, because he's such a knockout artist when he does hit. I'm not even gonna say he's a knockout artist, because he's not going in there swinging wild to knock somebody out immediately. He usually just lures them in, you know what I mean? And when they get close enough and they get off their game plan, that's when he catches you. As you slip one time, you dropped, fight over. So it's not like he going out there to bully somebody. Let me go. Nah. He usually out there weaving, bobbing, you know what I mean, trying not to get hit and sticking. So Devin Haney, be careful what you ask for, man. You know what I mean? So we go down. You got the list?
Yeah, the list is Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Shaq, Tim, and Kobe.
I don't know if that's my James, but
You gonna take off that list?
say James.
Well, Chamberlain. Taking Will out.
55 rebounds.
One game.
That's crazy. Yeah, he had monster numbers. Like I said, he was the biggest guy there, though, man.
He was the biggest guy. He got to go.
This shit happens, you know what I'm saying?
You had a great career and all that. I'm not taking none of that away from him, but to be in the top 10 against who you played, no. You had great numbers, but the great numbers is, they inflated, if you ask me, because of the competition that you was playing against. It's not your fault, the competition who you was playing against, but you was playing small guys. Like,
Hey, man, he was with Jerry West when they lost 8 straight. That must be murder. That must be crazy. Still, man, I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to kill fucking Bob Cousy the rest of it.
he wanted to retire. Kill him. Like, I'm
man.
done. We can't beat these fucking
And then when
clowns.
we beat the Knicks, it was like, I got my ring, but I wanted to be
Yeah, I
dumb.
wanted to beat,
I
exactly.
wanted to be dumb. I don't care, but I got this, man. But if I could have got that against them, even one would have been satisfying for them to beat them. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn. And then, shout out to the people who did Winning Time, man. Great show, man. If y'all ain't catch it, check it out, man.
Winning Time is dope.
Definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? Don't take everything so literally. Don't think everything is the truth. Just be entertained by it. And after that, you can Google fact check yourself, figure it out, find out YouTube stuff, and look it up. But you know what I mean? For the most part, a lot of things are correct from what I've been looking up myself. You know what I'm saying? Except for maybe the little personal things as far as relationship goes and stuff like that. But as far as basketball, coaching, and all that other stuff there, it seems to be a bit right. You know what I'm saying? I heard Jerry West had a little bit of problem about him, being a little aggressive and obsessed with the whole thing about basketball. You know what I'm saying? And was wilding out back behind the scenes. But I'm pretty sure, like, he's the only one that said that. Nobody else has come out and said that. This wasn't Jerry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's come to this fence and said, nah, man. That wasn't Jerry. Jerry was cool, man. He wasn't like that. He was laid back. Ain't nobody saying that.
Nah, he was wild.
He was wild.
Came to his
He just
defense.
ain't want to
He's
come
the
out.
only one.
Yeah. He just ain't want that out.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, normally.
Yes, you was. You're not like that now.
Yeah.
You was like that then.
Everybody has some issues with it, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? What else we got, man? NBA Finals, we got that.
We got N1.
Oh, the greatest mixtape ever is out on ESPN 30 for 30, ladies and gentlemen. Please go check that out.
Minus.
Pat Perkins' interview. I'm gonna let you get the stage. Tell them why your interview's not on ESPN 30 for 30.
It slipped my mind to call the lady back to do the 30 for 30.
She called him 2 times, back to back, for an interview on ESPN.
Back to back days.
Yeah.
And he said it slipped my mind.
I
Please comment and give the reason why
What was he?
Cause slipping my mind is not it. You might slip and fall. It ain't slip your mind.
I mean, I don't know about y'all. Everybody who watch our show is probably sports fans, right? But just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Boys and girls, whoever's watching it, late night, early night, don't matter, early morning. No. ESPN's on your phone. Hey, I'm such and such from ESPN. We're doing 30 for 30 on the best mixtape ever. And you're part of it. Give me a call back. Man,
Don't call that
I
day.
might have an accident pulling on. Yeah, hold up. This is real? I might have to be like, you know how the old people like, nah, hell no.
I'm calling everybody anyway, telling them what's going on. Yo,
Yeah.
they just called me for this.
Could you imagine, man?
Yo, you see, I ain't even mentioned it to you how it slipped my mind.
Nah, it's another reason, but we ain't gonna go into it on the show.
What is the reason? You keep
Deeper
saying
than
that.
rap. It's deeper
He
than
said
rap.
deeper than rap.
Like Nino Brown said. You know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than ball, ladies and gentlemen. It's deeper than ball.
Deep in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no
Damn sure isn't.
You know what I mean? Ain't no pop.
But definitely go check out ESPN's 30 for 30.
One of the
Greatest
best
mixtapes ever.
ever.
Not one of.
Yo,
The
we had-
greatest mixtape ever.
We had all volumes, volume 1, 2, 3. We had them in the shop in rotation, heavy rotation. It was just part of the culture, man.
And they was snowy. That wasn't even like
It
all the way
wasn't mad
clear.
clear.
It was word up. Damn sure. It was a bunch of tapes put together, but it was
Nah,
the
that's
best
my man.
mixtapes
You don't know
ever.
him. It don't even look like him.
Word. I remember the first ones we got. I remember seeing a little Skip, Steph, Jake Gill was on that team. Who else was on that court at the same time?
On the first one?
Then
It was mad.
Kareem Reed.
Oh, that was Skip's first. The first one was Skip's. That was all Skip's highlights.
Something
Yeah.
when they was like had but it was some game which they were showing some games though.
Oh, mad
On the
games.
Rucker and stuff. And I was like, yo, damn, there's mad people on that joint. But first joint was
Mad
incredible.
pack.
Shout out to all the dudes, man, from South Jamaica, Queens, man, really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
In basketball, coaching, and everything else, man. A lot of people making a lot of moves, man, with inside the high school and collegiate level. You know what I'm saying?
Hold it
So,
down.
Holding it down. Skip was a high school coach at what school in Houston?
No.
You know what?
I don't remember.
Alright,
You don't know. So I don't remember.
We'll get that information, man. As
Yeah.
we're talking about this, as it's coming across, it'll be on the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes, well, as you see on the bottom of the screen, we'll be good to go. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? But support
Definitely.
him, man. And they had a drive today they had an auction today for autographed and one.
And one Skips and ones.
And they're gonna have more apparel coming out. Look for that, man. These are dudes, man. We grew up with them.
Definitely.
Crab was the only one to be on that. Was blessed to be on that court with those guys, man. Talent wise, and you know.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Definitely. Please go check out 30 for 30.
Check out
The
30 for
greatest
30, man.
mixtape ever.
Yeah.
Check me out.
He put his highlights. Don't worry about the interview. We got a few highlights. Man. Ain't gonna have no interview. You know what I mean? But those of y'all that are too young to remember and one.
Oh,
go check it out.
Go check it out.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? That was like the hood mixtape. That was, you know.
This is where everything started.
That was
That's-
the hood Harlem Globetrotters to me. You know what I mean? It was must see
Yeah.
TV.
But with skills.
Yeah, it was must see TV. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't. The funny thing was that a lot of stuff wasn't something that if it was a play from our neighborhood, it was stuff that we already seen him do. Like a lot of things you see Skip doing on the tape wasn't half the stuff that I used to see in the park. Like a lot of things was just different. You know what I'm saying? But like, and it was just in the flow of the game. He wasn't even trying to be trickster with. That was just his natural gifted talent to be that gifted with the ball. You know what I'm saying?
But that is what made the mixtape so beautiful, because it wasn't staged how we came out with it. It was just raw talent, just doing what we do, and it was genuine, and it just rocketed crazy. It was, shout out to Main Event, Skip, Shane, Dribbling Machine, Future, Headache, Half Man, Half Amazing, 720, Ali Mo, R.I.P. Escalade, Spider, Professor. I said Headache. Yeah. Everybody, Spider, Headache.
Professor.
I said Professor. All the and one. Set Free. Free, what up, yo?
Yo, was Professor the first White chocolate.
No, white chocolate was white chocolate.
Right, but Professor.
It was right.
What was he watching? You think he was watching the Professor? And said, "Oh, nah, I'm gonna be like that, but I can be able to shoot."
Yeah,
Could be.
definitely.
Gotta be right.
Definitely.
There's no way he could have, because his game was 2-1. Like, he's the guy that could have played the N1.
Yeah, he definitely
Then-
could have played man one now. His passes would be banana. Oh, my bad. Shout out to AO Hot Sauce.
Yo.
I won't be disrespectful. Those are my guys.
Nah, man, just
Yeah.
ballers. Ballers. I say, shout out to Jay Gill, man. He did a good job, man, on that live today with Skip, man. And what's his name?
Shane.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, he asked a good question, man. Like, give us one of your like moments that people never really saw. Like some ill play that maybe never made the mixtape. You like, man, I don't know why this ain't make it.
Damn. Oh, that's hard, yo. There was so many plays that ain't make the mixtape. Like,
Alright, who was the nicest player? Alright,
who?
mine is Skip, right? Obviously, because he made the league. Who else you thought should have made the league or could have made the league?
You said besides me? Oh, you said besides Skip. Oh, my bad.
The obvious. Skip made the league.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not saying this because I was just on, but I believe any one of the first five could have made the league.
Anyway, first five.
And the first
five?
Headache, Shane, Main Event, Half Man, Half Amazing, and myself.
You think Main Event could have made the league?
I don't believe that.
I believe so.
I don't believe Main
I
Event.
You don't think so?
Headache.
Nah, I believe so. Y'all sleeping on him, yo. Yeah, I think he was just a high jumper and
No,
dunk.
no,
Nah.
no, no. I just think he was just undersized. That's all.
For back then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
same size as J.R. Ryder. Same bodybuilding and everything.
Yeah, right. Had a lot more than just house.
JR, right?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say right. I mean,
He was better.
I said he was the same size built. He said he was too small.
I didn't. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't nice. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm just telling you,
If y'all know if he would've made
I
the
seen
league.
I seen him play like ball. If you get the highlights and all that, just when it came down to bowling, I truly believe that they could have had a good shot. Let me say that. Actually making it, that's up to them. But I truly believe they had a good shot. I know Headache. Out of all of them, believe Headache might have had the best shot out of
Wow.
everybody. Headache. Because his ball handling the skills, his intelligence on the court, not just behind all the tricks and all that, he was a great point guard. Like, I really like his game. Seriously, 100%.
I thought Alamo should have got a shot.
Me too.
I thought what did you call him?
Black Widow?
Black
Black
Widow.
Widow. I thought the Black Widow should have got a shot. 6'7" point guard with the skill set he had. Oh man. In today's game too. I thought, man.
In today's game, he'd be killing.
Man, but I just think back
Alamo.
then, because I think the NBA was shifting out of the rough and tough, only, you know what I'm saying, half court game and all that stuff there, you know, you grab and pull and all that stuff there. That's why he took away the hand checking. I think that's why, you know, they started making sure, you know, it just was not a lot of fouls called.
They wanted the scoring to go back up.
Right, they
Yeah.
want the game to get up and down again. And I think with how his game is, you know what I mean, and he could really pass. You know what I mean, it was nothing.
And he could pass.
Yeah, but he could really pass. But I just like how he, you know, his court vision. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, he just was different. Remind me of like a young Michael Ray Richardson. What y'all don't know about Michael Ray Richardson, man? That need to do your research, man. One of the great guards. Played in New York, man. He played for the Nets and he played for the Knicks, man. Cocaine fucked him up, you know what I'm saying? They banned him and shit like that.
Hell of a drug.
Yeah, but he wound up going to CBA, getting up with Phil Jackson and winning titles with CBA back in the days with the Albany, what was their name? The Albany something.
I don't remember the name.
Anyways, a CBA team in Albany. But Michael Ray, he reminded me of Michael Ray Richardson with the flash and just going. I mean, Michael Ray Richardson was like I ain't gonna say poor man's Magic Johnson because he used to go. It's not, you know what I mean? But cocaine.
Once, man.
Cocaine.
Powerful
Got a
drug.
lot of people, you know what I'm saying, man, them saying dudes like Lloyd Choppin. Lloyd Choppin is a beast.
Damn.
For y'all that don't know him. Do your research, man. I used to watch a lot of basketball, man. Jesus
Boy,
Christ.
talking.
But yeah, man, and one used to be in there. Who was what's his name, man? Who would you hate playing against?
Half man, half amazing.
Right.
Physical, and he goes hard all the time. He don't take a break off. And I'm not talking about with them. I'm talking about in other tournaments. Like, he goes hard all the time. Like, no stop, constant. There's no let up in him. That's my man, for real. Half man, half amazing. Who else? Damn. He was the big man, so that was really it. The guards, I didn't want to play against him, yeah, but you know, I had to lead them alone. Like, y'all go ahead right there. Y'all ain't gonna make me like no damn fool. Exactly. I knew my place. Stay down low, catch these laws, block some shots, talk some shit. All right, that's it.
Skip said some funny shit today, right?
No.
He said, we talking about Tom, what's his name?
Tom
Okay. Everybody-
Kowski? Yeah.
I don't know how you say his last name?
Tom Kukowski.
Kowski.
Yeah.
He was talking about him. He's like, yo, man. He said, man, all he ever did was big up the Catholic school kids, you know what I'm saying? Never really wrote about the public school kids, right? That's fucked that, right? But he said, yo, you know there's all these sports writers, he's like, you never had a wife? It's like, what? I said,
Yo, how I missed
He
that?
said, yo, you never seen him with a girlfriend for real. Yo, Doug.
Oh
I
man.
was like, oh.
You're right about
fired.
that. Oh
Bang,
man.
bang.
Oh my lord.
Yo, so they shaking their
Watch
hands and
that.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
Never met their wives.
That is
I
a
said,
fact.
hey, I don't know about that.
But he damn sure used to big up the private schools, Catholic
Oh, hell
schools,
yeah, I
all
already know
like
how
that.
it went. That's
Definitely.
why, that's why when we used to play them, in the park, like, we should really try to go at them harder because we was public school kids, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he got up and yelled that shit in the gym and about me and shit. That's a
Oh, yeah.
definite mismatch. Hold up, wait a minute. I mean, it was, but
Yeah, that one,
but still, I mean, you could have gave me a little confidence and don't say nothing. Just let it play out.
how'd you feel when he said that?
Wait, at first, I ain't gonna lie. When he first said, I was a little shocked and taken back, and I was like, man, I'm about to prove this motherfucker wrong. Proved everybody in the gym right. Everybody in the gym right. Mash gave me the business. Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
Yeah. One thing I heard Jay Gill say today that was like always when you hear about stories like for young players, he said, man, we always played up. Even in OCP, we played up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As kids in our park, we played up. Like our friends, yeah, we played, but we wanted to team up as friends and then go against the older cats. You know what I'm saying? But he said in practice, he had to go against Kenny Anderson every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit. Could you imagine?
Every day.
I gotta go against this dude in his prime. In his prime.
Problem.
This ain't drinking. This ain't drinking Kenny Anderson. I'm saying I ain't going out. This is all I do. I love playing ball.
Ball.
That's it. I'm the number one player in the country. This is what I do.
Kill.
Could you imagine?
Kill, kill, kill. Kill everything.
Hey man, you know what I mean?
Everything.
I always wish, you know, and I say this to the day, you know, knocking wood, R.I.P. I always wish Chuck Grammy would have let us go against Dave and Ted and Teddy Hatch and them in practice. Like, yo, you need to get your shit off. You need to get your ass bust, and you need to know how to react to it. Because it's gonna be a time when you get in the court
Let me ask you a
that
question.
you're gonna be able to
Did
bust
you
your
really
ass.
want to go against Dave?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, I went against Boo Harvey and them. Played against Mark Jackson and OCP. So as a kid, so before when I
Dave?
wanted to, yo, bro,
Shit.
you wanna.
No, I feel you, but I just keep thinking, Dave. I was just thinking, damn, Dave.
There was some days in gym I made him step his shit up. Where he like, oh, you niggas trying to embarrass? Oh no, hell no.
Oh, I believe that. Nah.
He gave us the business, but he knew. Oh no, y'all ain't soft.
Oh, man.
And that was.
That
it.
wasn't so, but Dave was
Yeah.
a fucking problem.
Right, but how is you gonna be better? How is you
No,
gonna
you
stay
fact.
better? How is you gonna?
I had no choice. I was big. I had to play with the big guys. So I had no choice. So.
Right, and how long? You know, it ain't take you long before you say, "Oh, Dwayne, you gonna bust my ass again." I ain't having that shit.
No.
Right?
You only get 2 times.
Exactly.
I ain't get 2 times. After that, take over.
Shout out to Dwayne, man. He used to flush me on cats, man. Flush.
Dwayne Robinson.
Flush.
Shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Not like crap,
Dwayne.
man. I fake ass.
Yo,
Michael Jordan.
I used to throw it on people too. He had
In
ups, yo.
practice.
Yo, he had ups, yo.
In practice.
Yeah.
Say again. In practice,
In practice, y'all.
I was there.
Yo,
He can say he can't tell you about this one.
Yo,
in practice.
Yo, but let me ask you a question. He have some ups, yo. He wasn't dunking in the game, but he had some crazy ups.
He did have some ups. He used to put on a layup line. Woo, he used to put on the show.
A show on the layup line. His ups is ridiculous.
I felt I could get a bucket for him in the game before him. I probably did.
Probably did, yeah.
But it couldn't hit nothing. And, yo,
Him and Barcia couldn't hit nothing.
Yeah.
Barcia.
Yo, man, these dudes here, we used to be in practice, man. Yo, they used to be dunking crazy. When I say crazy, you like, yo, you in the game?
Nothing.
None of that MJ stuff you be doing in practice.
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
dude, man.
Oh man.
Yo, we used to get on so much, but you know what it was? I'm telling you what it was about Ike. I figured it out later on. You ever notice he never wore glasses in the game?
Yeah,
Never wore glasses
you're
in the
right.
game, yo.
You couldn't see.
Couldn't see
You
shit.
couldn't see it. You couldn't
Fucked
see.
up, like, you put
You
some
need to
glasses
wear your
on,
glasses
you know what
on.
I'm saying? You don't wear the goggles, you don't want nobody laugh at you.
Yeah.
As you wore your goggles, you might have got to the league. You know what I'm saying?
Damn sure never wore his glasses.
Never wore glasses. Never.
He ain't want that strap on.
It was just like, look him do this. How you doing? How you doing?
Yo, I just seen a picture with us too. I gotta find that picture, man. I just seen the picture
Okay,
with
yo,
us
his
too.
glasses, man. We used to get over all that, yo.
Oh man.
Ike was a good sport about all that shit, man. Johnny Mac used to be roasting it through every day, man. It's like, sure, you can't see nothing. Fake ass Michael Jordan. That's like, yo, boy. I guess they knew, like, so much of it, man. I guess they would have got around with it.
Yeah, they knew.
Chill, man.
They knew not to. Leave him alone. Hey, yo, and let me ask you a question. Do you think Johnny was doing that because he knew his family? Like he just put on the extra sauce because he knew anybody was fucking.
All the time?
Yeah, like that little
All the
bit.
time.
Yo, what was the story about Fat Kim? Fat Kim.
Yeah, elementary, you know, we in junior high, right? And then we had like a little, they had a show and stuff, you know, in junior high joints, you have a show, you know what I'm saying? That we in the show, you know what I'm saying? We come outside, and for whatever reason, Johnny used to be snapping on everybody. So he's snapping on this girl, Kim, and Kim, you know, back then, you know, me and Johnny was real little. But she was like about 5'9", right? Yeah, we even Johnny 4'11", 5 feet best, right? So then,
4'8".
This girl Kim, not having it today. She wanted to fuck Johnny up. So this was for real. I swear Ice Cube might have been at our school that day. Cause this was a scene from Next Friday, yo. Remember when Daddy was running around the car? This was fucking Johnny running around the car, screaming, "Fat Kim, Fat Kim."
I heard that
You ain't
story.
gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me, Kim. Fat Kim. Fat. I was like, yo. He started running around the car, keep running around the car. And she was like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Johnny Mac. I'm gonna fuck you up, Johnny Mac. I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get your ass. Yo, ever since we was kids, Johnny's be fucking with him. Then
that's my nigga,
we about to get out of here. But yo, let me tell you a funny story. Another one. So yo, my other man Tiba, right? So now him, Johnny and Tiba used to be snapping on each other every day. Every day we go to school, they snap on each other, right? But guess what the jokes was? Who was the blackest? Who was the darkest? And both these motherfuckers is dark as fuck, yo. Both you tar baby this, what you African booty scratch that. I used to get all the jokes. I used to be like dying laughing, like, yo, what? I was like, yo, what's wrong with y'all, man? Both of y'all dark as fuck, man. What you talking about? How you gonna be talking about who the blackest? But this was elementary, this was junior high, man. Those both my boys, man. But yeah, I'm sorry, Kim, I didn't even tell that story. Crap, I didn't even tell that story. But it definitely was legendary. And at 192, Johnny running around the car all day, like for like 20 minutes. And she kept chasing me, she would not stop. He was like, no, stop, you're not gonna catch me. Fat Kim, Fat Kim. I was like, yo, she gonna kill this motherfucker, yo. I'm still in the sideline like, oh, she gonna kill him. I never forget, Shatik. I don't even know where Shatik is at. Shatik. So he jumped on the bandwagon. Fat Kim. I was like, oh, she gonna fuck you up now. It was just crazy, man. Junior high, man. Crazy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, man. It was another great episode of Choppin' Up Sports, man. You should guys do a blast real fast, man. Ain't too much sports going on, man, because after the NBA finals, but we do have the draft, and then we do have summer league, right?
Yep.
And then NFL will be right back after that. But in case y'all didn't know, real quick before I break, I gotta say this, yo. The New York Yankees and the New York Mets are fucking kicking ass.
That they are.
Kicking
That
ass,
they are.
yo.
Think
Two
we
best teams in baseball, yo. Fuck, you heard?
Subway Series?
I said a year, right, mate? It's gonna happen this year, fuckers. Fuck out of here. Can't fuck
Said
us.
fuckers.
Yeah. Went real white on y'all. Y'all know that. I tell you, I got white friends. Fuckers. They tell me what to say, make me be mad then. Say, fuck you. They just keep going back. They say, fuckers. It's not really, you know.
It's not really that bad.
Yeah, hell no, you know what I mean? It's like,
They don't have the same juice to it.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like American Pie, you know what I mean? Stifling and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yo, man. We out.
Yeah. Peace.